Hello everyone, welcome to the Calgary Language Learning and Exchange Club video channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about a very powerful strategy called Metacognitive Strategy, and it is very useful in language learning.
So, if you are living in Calgary and you want to learn English or other languages, and also wanting to have a conversation partner to do proper language exchange, please join our group. Our Facebook page, the link is in the YouTube description below, as well as that the registration form for our group is within that Facebook page. And it's free. So if you are in Calgary and you are also learning languages in general, please join our group, and we would make sure that you would have the best experience by finding you a conversation partner and making sure that your language learning is a success.
We have a lot of learning tools on our hand in language learning nowadays, such as local courses, online lectures, YouTube, podcasts, flashcards, language exchange, etc. Metacognitive strategy is about planning on how you're going to use all of these methods to optimize your success. A comparison to this is that you have all of these tools to build a car, but if you don't have any education on or instructions on how to build it, there's no way you could build a car. Language learning is the same thing. If you have a lot of tools without knowing how to use these tools, it would definitely undermine your success in language learning. And metacognitive strategy is what is going to bridge all these tools together to make sure that you would succeed in learning your language. Research has shown that people that use these metacognition techniques outperform people that doesn't for learning in general. There are 3 stages in the metacognitive strategy process, and these are the planning stage, the monitoring stage, and the evaluation stage. And I will go through each of these stages in detail in this video. Planning stage. In this stage, what you should do is you should set clear short-term and long-term goals. These goals should reflect on what you want as the end game, what you want in the end. Do you want to be really fluent, or do you want to just be able to have a simple conversation? Make sure that you know what you want. After that, then you outline the methods that you will use to achieve these goals, which is the how part now. So how are you going to achieve these goals once you have set it? For example, I should take notes in a local course and record myself reading those notes and play it while I'm driving in order to succeed in the quiz. And if my goal is to make sure that I can remember, let's say, 500 vocab for a particular language, then I would list out the methods such as making flashcards for those 500 vocab, and make sure that I would also put a timeline on it and say, okay, I would make flashcards for these lists of vocabulary and review those flashcards until I memorize all 500 vocabulary within a week. Now, as you can see from all of those examples that I've said, um, the best way to define these goals is using the SMART method, which means that it has to be measurable and attainable, and it needs to be, you have to be put in a timeline for it as well. So make sure that you got this stage before moving on, because this stage is very crucial in the metacognitive process. Now for the monitoring and evaluating phase. Once you set those goals and you're executing those goals, question yourself periodically whether you are on track in reaching your goal, and or if the methods being used can be improved. For example, if you're just recording and playing the notes that you have set out loud and use it as an audiobook, and if that method doesn't work, maybe try another method, such as creating flashcards out of it and quiz yourself periodically with it. And if that methods work, then make sure you note it down as well and continue on. So the best way to do this while you're monitoring and evaluating is to keep a journal and keep track of what works and what doesn't work for a particular goal. Also record how well you are using these methods and what else you can do to improve the process. So in summary, the metacognitive process is that you plan your goal, you have a game plan as to what methods that you're going to use for each goal, and the timeline for you to reach these goals. And then while you are in the process of reaching these goals, you should monitor it by keeping a journal and record what works and what doesn't work. And if it doesn't work in your evaluation phase, you should actually try and switch another method. However, if what you find is working and your progression is good, then you keep on doing it. But regardless, you should actually record what works and what doesn't work in a journal, so that you could actually see what's best for you in learning. And this is the metacognitive method. And this concludes my video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please join our club if you're in Calgary, because we would be hosting events as well as finding you a compatible language partner, all with low cost. It's just my hobby and I'm just here to help you out. Also, if you like my videos, please subscribe to our channel. I would be posting various updates and info regarding language learning. Thank you. Bye bye.